We got AB inside the Trick and Trina morning show. Antonio Brown.
Yes.
Probably one of the most talked about people in the world right now.
Yeah.
But it's always been that way for you. Whether it's good or bad, you've always been someone that hasn't shed, whose name is always in the press. Whether it's, 100 touchdowns in the game or kicking a player in the face, trying to jump over him. Anything like that. Yeah. You ever go back to that day?
Of course, man. That was a exciting moment for me. I should have got a touchdown.
That's what you worried about?
Yeah, gotta score.
Every time you touch the ball, gotta score.
That's the mentality.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Did you buy him a gift after you kicked him in the face?
Nah, he got that was his gift. The kick.
That was his gift, right?
You're welcome. You missed the game, man?
Of course. That's how I get out a lot of anger. Being from Liberty City, it's a lot of, distractions. You got to have something that keep you focused. So, me being able to play football and be able to express that on the field, take me away from the poverty and a lot of stuff, been through growing up. So even though I've been able to go away, make a lot of money and do right for myself, we still live on those principles of where we're from.
Right.
Yeah.
So, not being able to play football, did not allow me to express myself or be able to get out anger or be able to, see instant results. You play football, it's instant results. I could have a big game and see the results from my hard work or my commitment right away. So as in late, not being able to play, you got a lot more times to focus on what people may be saying or, a lot, and it become boring,
Right. That's what I was about to say, because you said you go out, you get out on the field, and you get to express a lot of anger. What are some of the things that you feel make you angry?
I mean, a lot of stuff could make you angry, the way you was brought up.
Yeah.
I don't say angry where I'm walking around pissed off, but certain emotions you could tap into, and being a football player help you channel those emotions.
Right.
Cause if I'm pissed off, I could run through you right now. If we on the football field, if I'm pissed off, I could want to, get the best. Yeah, right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got more right there. So
or kick him in the face.
Not being able to play.
So from Liberty City, when did you first fall in love with football? Because down here is a big football town.
Of course.
My dad played football. He was a good football player, and I grew up playing at Gwen Cherry. I started at
Liberty City.
Okay.
Yeah. For the Warriors.
Of course, yeah. No, Gwen Cherry Bulls.
Gwen Cherry Bulls.
Yeah. And I started off at Norwest Boys Club at the age of 6. So I put in a lot of time on the park, since a little kid. So I've been growing up playing at the park at least 10, 11 years.
Wow.
Then went to New Orleans.
Yeah, then went to New Orleans. Then I went to Alcorn State briefly. No one know.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In 2006, I went to Alcorn State out of college, just out of high school looking for opportunity. Then I was in Eldridge. Then I went from Mississippi to North Carolina Tech with prep school to really, and that's what happened. A lot of people don't really know your story or what we done been through to be in this position.
Right.
So a lot of people judge me on the situations where I'm at now, but they don't know that journey.
There's a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
Wow.
So you recently reached out to Michael Vick in Plexico, Burris on Twitter.
Yeah. A couple of my homies.
Okay. That was inspiration for you? It was just a moment to vent or?
I think it's inspiration because, when I think about guys at the NFL who had adversity, those guys had to go to prison.
Absolutely.
So, from my standpoint, I ain't really done none of that nature.
Not to go to prison.
There's a difference.
So I think I just, public perception kind of ruined my position. But, and all in all, I'm a good guy, and I reach out to these guys to really hear, how they came back from adversity, how they prepared their mind, knowing you had, Plexico and Mike Vick had to go to prison 2 years.
Yeah.
And to be able to, what was their mentality coming back to play and, being down and being able to get back from the top. So I think that's my mentality now, being able to talk to other people who are experiencing or going through some of those things could really, inspire me.
Wow.
Did you get to talk to them or no?
Yeah,
Did they hit back?
Yeah, them the homies.
Or they retweet you or something? Like some type of, hey,
we working
you.
on some of the vibes. But, I think it'd be good just to sit with those guys and,
get a face-to-face sit.
Of course.
Did you know them before that or you just know the story and then?
I know them before that. Actually, Plexico and Michael Vick had an opportunity to play football at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I not only played with those guys, I know those guys personally.
Yeah.
This is a personal one to statement that I'm going to tell you. Yeah. I'm a Jets fan, and you ruined our season. I forget what year it was, but it was like third rookie year. Yeah, your rookie year. It was like 3rd and 10 or something, and we had you. And you caught the ball and ran it and ruined our playoff season. Oh. So I want to say, go to hell for that.
I like that.
That's a personal thing. I've been waiting my whole life to tell you.
You've been waiting to say that.
You ruined my dream for that. I had to look up who is that guy. I don't know him. Okay, Antonio. Wait till I see him. So thank you for that. But when was it the moment for you where you realized instead of that rookie that caught the ball to one of the most feared wide receivers in the game?
Well, you gotta always believe in yourself and what you want. You know, you gotta have, everyone got an expectation of themselves or what they want out of life or whatever they're doing. So for me, you know, my expectation always was to be the best and let people know about me, you know, coming from the circumstance I had to come from.
Right.
You know, I always believed in myself. So, you know, it's all about having a good expectation and knowing what you want, having a plan and going after.
You draft yourself in fantasy football?
Nah, because then I'd be worried about, you know, they're going to throw me enough balls.
But I think they throw you enough.
It's never enough.
Never enough.
So 16 catches in a game is not enough.
Nah, never enough. You gotta always think more. You know, you can't never feel like you content on what you could get, you know. You always try to maximize and make it better.
Right.
Yeah.
AB hanging out inside the Trick and Trina morning show.
Facts.
I don't know how well he does outside of football, but I hear you getting into boxing now.
You know, we got a lot of adventures we could tap into. You know, it's a lot of ways to eat out here. You know?
That's a joke, though. You're not really seriously thinking about boxing.
Nah, I don't gotta really fight no one. You know, especially if they ain't really worth it. You know, Logan Paul, like you don't get no stripes for beating him. You feel me? Like
a YouTuber,
like be somebody for real. Come on, YouTuber. Like, let's get a YouTuber. Come on, bro. Like, hey, come on.
And I unsubscribe from you.
The 20 mil will dust him off though.
Oh, 20 mil.
Whoa.
Whoop his
How
ass.
much?
20 mil.
He put up 20 million?
That's what we talking about. That's what we scratching the surface, you know, with the subscriber, dance, the views. We trying to get the purse up to 20 so we get up for 20, you know.
Knock his ass right out.
Yeah. Listen, I don't care where you from.
That's that Liberty City talk. I knock his ass right out. For that dub, I knock his ass clean
catch him
out.
with that juvenile kicking back.
Put him in the oven for that.
20 mil, good Lord.
But would you seriously, if life for football with you was over, would you seriously consider boxers?
Man, you know, I don't really like running distance and like, you know,
stop.
You don't like running
distance?
No, I'm an explosive athlete, so we run for speed, you know,
right.
It's different, you know, boxers, they run for miles, jogging.
Oh, okay.
It's a different type of condition, you know, like, I'm a football player, man, you know, I'm not a boss. Plus I got a clean face and shit. Kind of handsome guy, you know. But you know, we comfortable in that department of surviving. Like if it was somebody worth it, and, you know, situation gotta be right, but
the bag gotta be right.
I'm a football player, you know.
Facts.
He said he don't run for long. That means after 101 yards, you're done.
It's over.
You can do 200, 400, but we ain't trying to be, you know, distance jogging.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to be super fast.
Super fast, super quick. That's it.
Yeah.
Say less.
So you recently apologized to your baby mother, for like just outbursts and stuff on social media. For women, of course, I think that's the respectful thing to do, just being a woman, and you have 3 of the most amazing, beautiful kids ever. Like, I mean, absolutely amazing, beautiful. Did it mean a lot to you just to like apologize publicly because you guys had like a public thing that happened?
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, anytime you get emotional, you go through things and you get angry, you know, you say a lot of stuff you may not mean in a moment.
Right.
You know, to me, my baby mama is always love, always respect. And I think we've just been on an emotional roller coaster. You know, I'm a young guy, you know, never been in love. So it's a lot when you're in the public eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
And stuff happening and stuff get magnified. But no, you know, I'm a guy of honesty. And when you do the wrong things, you know, you got to look yourself in the eye and look in your heart. So as a man, you know, I wanted to apologize to her first and foremost for the disrespect and especially for the public embarrassment. So, you know, I want to just clean out my closet with you know, doing things right. You know, I realized a lot of my emotional reactions, got me in this spot right now where I'm not able to play and being able to perform and do what I love to do.
Do you think just with all the circumstances, just over time, it just put you in the mind state to put you where you at right now? Like just losing football and you know what I'm saying? Did it put you in that state to say, hey, damn, I really disrespected my baby mama for real?
Absolutely. I think when you just sit back and you get some time to reflect and you see all the situations that done transpired, you're like, man, how I get myself in this position? So, the first rule of getting better, you got to acknowledge the problem. So I just acknowledge the problem, look with myself, and see how I can make it better.
Absolutely. Well, big up to you for that, because that's major important. And again, like I said, you have 3 amazing, beautiful kids. So it's a good thing that you did that.
Did she really try to steal your car?
A lot of people personal business.
I get the growth and the apology, but in real life,
she needs the car. She has 3 kids. What do you mean?
She should have tried to take another one.
I think she just took the wrong car, right? It made her mad.
You could have took the Honda. You could have took the Pontiac. Nah, you trying to take my Bentley. You tripping.
But the kids got to ride in style.
If she was trying to take a differerent one, would you have gotten the same reaction?
No.
I should have probably just, I was a little petty emotional. I probably should let her just get up out of there with it. It ain't too bad.
Nah, bro, now if that's your car, man.
Doesn't matter.
You get another one.
But you got certain cars where it's like, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's got the
that's baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of feel you on that.
Anytime somebody is taking something from you, it's no positive in that at all.
Yeah.
But, ultimately, you got to always be the bigger person and take the high roads in those situations. Because even if I'm right or I feel like I'm right, if I react wrong, you're still going to be wrong.
Right.
Absolutely. So ultimately, I could buy a new Bentley. AB got a whole lot of money, so.
Oh yeah, nah.
Just take it. Maybe I'll get another one.
Still spending them checks, huh? So I don't know how true it is or not, but I gotta ask though, where did the bag of gummy dicks come from that you threw?
Well, as a company,
why were they there?
I've been endorsing this company, the bag of dicks. I've been getting a lot of hate, so instead of wasting energy, giving people your time, we just say we're going to put the bag of dicks on them and they get the bag of dicks.
So is it real gummy bear?
Real gummy bear.
Really?
Just made it.
I got to get some of these gummy bears.
You was like, you know what? I got something for you. Hold on.
Promoting the bags,
Promoting the bag.
Ring. Okay, here we go. Gummies.
Yeah.
That's brilliant though, especially because the way they portraying you in the media and all that, you should just be on the bag like this. The bag of
working on that deal.
Yeah, cut that check.
They call it dicks in the mail.
What's it called?
Dicks in the mail.
Oh wow.
So what you gonna do? Send dicks in the mail?
Anytime somebody playing, we gonna send them a million dicks.
I need a couple of these gummy bears for sure.
Trina,
you gotta send it to them.
So eat that, you heard?
Hey, there gonna be some single women that Googled the wrong thing. Man, when they get that in the mail.
Hey, this boy shout out.
Hey, this ain't what I thought it was.
I know, right?
Wait a minute, I want to
refund.
refund.
It's so funny.
So, 2020.
Yeah.
September, you back in the league?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back, man. Showing people I could, come back.
I heard Goodell say he gonna work with you and get you right.
I know, that's what
he
he's saying. We want to see it. You know
what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Everything sound good out there, man. And stuff. Pause, but
let's see it.
Anywhere you want to go in particular?
Jets.
Or do
We can have the Jets.
See how they be, man.
You won the championship. You took that from us.
No, but seriously, anywhere you want to go in particular. You think would you ever think about going back to Pittsburgh?
I just want the best opportunity, people that going, football is a team game. You gotta, in order for you to do what you're going to do,
right? You
gotta have a team of people that embrace you. So I just want to be embraced, whatever team gonna embrace me, whatever team that's gonna protect my best interest, we're gonna work hard, they're gonna want to win. I need to be in a winning environment of people that want to work hard and protect me. I don't need no drama, cause obviously, they're gonna write that drama.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
So when you say, a championship mentality, now you mean right now? Cause we're not there right now.
No, not the Jets. Not the Jets.
But we getting there.
It's not about the Jets.
We building.
Right?
We got a safety. And a quarterback.
I got some good players though, but I don't know if y'all championship ready.
No, but you owe us a championship.
Let's keep it real. They not championship ready.
Nah, they not.
They not ready.
Nah, they not ready.
I'm gonna tell you who was ready. We kind of slow.
Here we go. It's another personal beef in here, just so you know.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm from the crib just like you. And I got a lot of respect for you. And like, I kind of consider us family, right? But you went out to Oakland.
Are you like Oakland?
I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, Lord.
And I get it.
Some people in this room,
I get it. You know, I get it. I get it. I literally almost went out and bought like 5 AB jerseys.
I still got some Oakland ones. You know,
I may need to grab one from you.
I got you.
I may need to grab one from you.
The day of, he came in here, Super Bowl.
Oh, listen.
Ready to go.
Listen, I'm fat, bro. I was doing a kick worm walking in here. I literally had a football drop.
Couldn't tell him nothing.
I'm lying.
Couldn't tell him nothing.
Hey, I'm lying.
Couldn't tell him nothing. At all.
We coming to Miami, baby. Super Bowl bound. We here. Super Bowl at the crib. Nah. AB not there.
And they gave y'all the wrong helmet.
Man, I even bought a crib out in Alamo, man. I was ready.
Listen, you was ready. I was ready. We was ready. The nation was ready. But we going to Vegas now.
Yeah.
I know you like Vegas. Vegas can be enticing.
Was it really about the helmet? Or was it more than that?
I think that's what kind of started everything, the helmet. You know, I think when you with a team and you know what I mean, you need that certain type of support.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when you ain't really getting that support, it's like, you know, what we doing?
Right.
Yeah,
I
so
get it.
you always want to put yourself in the best position as a player, you know, to get the most out of the year. Because years go by fast and we got to maximize it, you know, and we getting judged based on our performance.
Right. And 10 years went by real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, your feet good now? I see you got these expensive ass shoes on.
Yeah, I had just went to Paris, man, was working out at a rugby facility, did the little hot cold therapy. So I had a little, you know, adversity, but that's normal. Life, we all have bumps and bruises and scratches, but I guess my shit's just in the news every day.
Every day, yeah.
Because you recording people while they on the phone and stuff. That's why.
I mean, that's my business. I gotta promote.
Gotta promote.
So you record everything, every call that come through, or just specific calls?
Not everything.
Oh, good Lord. I'm gonna text you, bro.
Gotta make sure, yeah.
Man, call AB. Nah, I'm gonna see him when I see him, bro.
So
This
they
phone
don't
be
make no
tagged.
assumption. You know, a lot of he say, she say, speculation.
Right.
You know, in the world, not anyone can say anything. It ain't gotta be valid or nothing, but they're going wrong with it. So
Of course.
I gotta be on record. On everything, I gotta ask people, you know you on record, right? This good, right?
Like the telemarketer?
Yeah,
You gotta
absolutely.
confirm, cause you could be in a bad position just off he say, she say, so
Right.
you gotta really protect yourself out here.
You go AB's phone, he got an operator. Hello, just so you know, this call is being
Recording.
recorded.
For quality
assurance. Here's AB. What's up?
What's
Never
up?
mind, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, AB inside the Trick or Treat in the morning show.
That's right.
So, you boxing. Hopefully we get back into the league.
No.
No,
We're
we will
getting
get back into the league.
league.
Jets, get back into the league. You got a bag of dicks. What other ventures you get in?
Well, I've been working on music and just being creative, being able to express myself. I got a nice single out, whole lot of money. I think it's over a million views with screens, over 2-3 million views. So
hold up.
Okay. Whole
yeah,
lot
man,
of money.
I got a lot of opportunities, man. I ain't boxing. I'm just having people hit me up. They want me to knock them out.
So hold up.
Yeah.
So you knocking people out.
It's a whole lot of
For the
shit on the
dough.
line.
Bag of dicks.
You knocking people out. You got a
Sending
bag
dicks
of
to
dicks.
homes.
Yeah.
And now you rapping.
Yeah.
So hold up. How did this whole music thing start for you?
Well, I had a lot of emotional stuff going on, you know, not being able to play.
Right.
Girl drama. So I've been monetizing my little YouTube channel. So I had one of my close friends, Sean Kingston, come over. He like, bro, I think we should. And then I would start doing it with him. He like, man, I think it's pretty good. So I've been keeping it going. I got a good team of people. I even started my own record label. So we just getting creative, you know. We just working on that life after football, you know.
What's the name of the label?
Cab Records.
Cab?
Yeah, CAB.
CAB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Cause they'd be like, yo, you heard that? Nah, I see AB. You out there?
Yeah, that was.
I see AB.
Put it in the cab.
Yeah,
Facts.
So you got an album coming out?
maybe.
Or you just singling it out right now?
Yeah, we just singling it out right now.
How'd you hook up with Sean Kingston?
But that's the homie, you know, originally from Miami.
Right.
You know, Miami got a lot of powerful people. You know, we don't really keep it tight, but it's a lot of individually out here that's winning and that's cool with each other. So he's a local guy from Miami, real close friend of mine.
So let's talk about the new campaign. No more white women 2020. Talk to me. Let me know what that means.
That's right. It's Black History Month. We need to know.
We need to know.
I was just being funny one day on, being funny on Twitter, and I like tweeted out. Then it went like crazy.
Oh.
But like, I don't discriminate. You heard, we'll take them out if we take them.
No. So 305.
That's how you do it at the crib.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, but I don't discriminate, man. I love all women. All women 2020, long as you get your Uber, baby. Get your Uber, baby, you good. I can't be working the app, you heard?
Facts.
And you're not taking a car. You learn that
Definitely
right now.
not taking
So
no
you
car.
gotta get your own ride, baby.
That part.
Oh man, AB. So musically, where you see yourself going?
Well, I'm just excited, I'm young, creative. I want to see how people take it in. So I'm just working, expression, being creative. See how it goes.
Okay.
You gotta get in these clubs, man. You gotta start doing.
You gotta do the artist thing now.
Grind,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm
You gotta be in G5.
You gotta show me how it goes.
Yeah.
That's called, that's too easy.
What is the club you at? You gotta
Man,
get
you gotta-
everywhere.
you gotta
I was
go to-
in Live last night on Sunday.
No, we know.
That's the
Play
beach.
the whole-
no, we know.
No, we need
We know
you.
you bought like 300 bottles for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Stevie J played a record, and 300 more bottles came out. No, trust me, we know.
Nancy, that's fine. That's on the beach. You gotta come back on the other
Yeah.
side. You gotta be in the iguana.
Yeah.
You gotta be out here.
We gotta tap into
Nah,
the culture.
listen, AB, you gotta check in.
Let me check in.
Yeah, you gotta check in.
You gotta be in the
But don't
trap.
worry, we got you.
Let's go.
We got you.
Show
As a matter
me
of
the
fact, in about an hour, I'll show you what I mean. How about
Show
that?
me the way. Let's go.
That
And
part.
I mean, if you want, treat us like teammates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We take bottles.
Show
We
you
get
in
a
a
nice
way.
little ring.
the
You
way,
know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a lineman. Let's go. I'll block whatever. We be in live like move,
I set
move.
it up.
AB
I mean,
coming.
like, long as you score, I got my
Right
deal.
there with the bid. Yes.
But I'm saying, but you got, besides a whole lot of money, you really
got
dropping
some
records
vibe.
out here.
Yeah, I got some singles. I got like 7 singles. A
Yeah.
lot of songs on SoundCloud.
What's
I'm
this Andrew Luck record you got going on? You sending
Andrew Luck, that
you sending
vibe.
smoke signals?
Now I'm letting them know I can walk away. Like, I got the game with me. I'm straight.
Oh, okay.
I ain't
He
no
walked away
stop.
with no thought.
I thought he was sending signals like, hey,
Nah, I just let
hey,
him
Indianapolis.
No, I say that money, I can walk away. Like, I don't need it. I just
Like, you ain't
want
hurting for it.
I ain't hurting at all.
Absolutely.
Nah, you definitely.
Andrew
not.
Luck did it mid game. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
so
cool.
Andrew looked like retired mid game, so it's the theme of that song. I'm just letting them know, I got the game and I'm not unstuck. I walked away like Andrew Luck.
Oh,
Facts.
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 So you could just get like real vibes in the music. Like, I always had a crush on Trina, so she's a big artist from Miami.
Straight up.
She got, she been the original city girl,
Oh,
so
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He said,
Facts.
she was hanging out with my mom on 15th. My mom used to hang out with her on 15th.
Okay.
Oh, nah, that's what's up.
So it's way back, in the culture. I grew up on 58 Terrace, John Doe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big gang in Miami. So right now, we didn't even get on that Liberty City talk. So right now, I'm just on the, on that AB.
You on that AB vibe.
AB vibe.
That whole lot of money vibe.
Whole lot of money vibe.
That part. Anybody musically that you want to work with?
Everyone who I look up to in the game before, new creative.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get our own self started on the ground, and we're gonna reach out and do a lot of people we respect.
Got it.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
so you've been in the midst of your free time.
Yeah.
You've really learned how to use social media a lot. And I saw the article and I seen a post, but then it was gone. At one point, did you feel like the world needed to know what was in your bank account? Or
Yeah, I think they definitely didn't know. You heard? I mean, that's what my motivation is, seeing my bank account. That drive me to keep it going. And I think the world don't really know they don't really have enough stories about black guys who came in the league and took care of their money. You always hear the 30 for 30 brokes, but what about the stories of the guys who did the right thing?
Right.
Good point.
So we need more examples of that. So when I put that out there, they ain't to really brag because my funds is on the news. Everyone can see what I make. It's a public record. So I just put that out there and let you know I'm doing creative business. I'm not just, saying this and not living it as proof. I think far as a mental health standpoint, you know, people need love and support and people to talk to, and, you know, being able to talk to someone that don't really have an agenda, someone who just listen to you with a positive ear and just, you know, provide you that support. So when I drop my funds, it's the spot of youth that, man, it's really out here for you to get.
I saw it. I thought it was a Social Security number.
Nah, but I had to take it down because, you know, people will love, you know, I'm a football player. It's all about being a good example, but they put my money out there anyway. If I sign for a big deal, it's going to be everywhere.
Right.
So I'm just letting you know what I gross on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, that number was real. I started calling it. I thought it was a phone number. I
You started dialing the number up.
Digits? Wait, let me call AD. So, you and Shoe good now, or you still?
What that?
Oh, Schuster.
Yeah, we was always good, man. Like, the problem be, you know, people try to disrespect me. Then when I react back, it become like bigger than everyone else.
Right.
Yep.
But I'm like, man, this is a young guy who came in the league, who looked up to me. I took him under the wing, showed the kid number respect. And, you know, soon I get to another team, the first thing the kid do was post my picture, post him scoring a touchdown with me in the back versus the team that I just went, saying he ready. So, like, that's like, you know, if I'm signed with Trina on your record label and then I leave and I have a picture on the stage with Trina saying, I'm ready somewhere else, that's like a disrespect.
Absolutely. So, I agree.
Have y'all talked face to face?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. We clear the air. But, you know, that's where the world lives. You know, these young guys, they want to get in Instagram beefs and little wars, and they think that grow their followers. You know, I'm all about respect and peace, man. Like, you know, so I just felt like he was disrespecting me first. So it's a competitive game. We're gonna be disrespectful back, you know. You know, and when I disrespectful back, now, he's a bad person. He's picking on this guy. But this guy have 500 yards. If I have 500 yards, what they gonna say? Nasty?
Yeah, slow down.
Playing, you joking.
Yeah.
So I'm just being competitive. You want to be competitive with me, just set the bar high. Set the standard high. It's not personal. It's a competitive.
It's a competitive sport.
Everyone want to be the best football player. And that's what drive the game, you know. And you the best, they gotta bring them stats. You gotta afford the stats.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, he came at me, I came at him. And it's just on a competitive level of football. I think people make it bigger than what it is. But it's all love. It's all positivity. I guess I can't react negative. I gotta always take the high road. But Juju, step it up, man. Come on, man. Can't be coming at the boy and them stats ain't looking right.
So listen, you didn't really play that much this season. Will you still say that you are the best in the game?
Yeah, I'm the best, man. Check the stats. How many yards plus 20? You know, how many streaks I'm on? You know, 1,000 yards in the NFL is not that much. It's 62.5 yards a game to get 1,000. So when these guys getting 1,000 yards coming home and they in the clubs, like, bro, that's a joke. You know, 1,500 is the standard. So I feel like some of these receiver guys, they get a pass because they first round. It ain't no AB in the game. AB was a 6th-round pick from Central Michigan. All these other guys, Juju Smith, are they first, second round. These other guys who want to be the guys, they all first-round picks. They come in the game, they just get their spots right away. They just line up.
Right.
So what I've been able to do, no one able to do. No one still ain't as explosive as me, as fast as me, make something like nothing as me, run all the route tree as me. You know what I mean? So when you talking about the best in the game, like what are these guys doing? I don't see these guys scoring 10 and 15 touchdowns on average. That's on average for me. You know, 1,500 yards a year, that's average for me. You could check the last 5-6 years on the streak I've been on. No one been on. But they don't talk about that, though. They just talk about the, you know, the negative stuff. The
negative stuff, right.
Yeah.
But when you do your research with Antonio Brown, man, you know, it's good football. I played this year, 1 year, 1 game, Tom Brady. They seen the results. So, you know, I'm about actions, man.
As a Jets fan, man, I just want to say, boy, I'm glad that didn't work out. As much as I never wish bad on a man, when y'all signed with them, I said, why does God hate us? And then when you left, I said, you the man? Good Lord.
How often do you talk to 12?
12?
Tom Brady.
I thought you talking about the police.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that sounds like a setup.
No.
Man. 12? They done called me every day.
But he apologized to the police. He did do that.
I talked to him a lot.
Brady talked to him a lot.
Yeah. I actually just met with him Super Bowl week when he was out here. Yeah. So, he care about my mental health. He know the type of person I'm is, and he hate to see the public scrutiny that I get. So
Right.
he just care about me, want to see me get back to my goals, whatever my goals are, and, being a good example because, kids look up to me.
Absolutely.
Is it true you stayed with him? He let you stay with him when he moved over?
I got my own crib, man. I got 5 kids. I can't really stay with another grown man. God bless everyone to have his own, but he's a good friend of mine and always offer, me all his services to make sure I'm in the best position.
You talked about your speed and running routes. Could you beat Tariq Hill in a race?
I mean, depending on what kind of race.
You were lined up, going.
Man, I like myself,
100 yards.
man. I like me, right? I like me no matter who it is.
Being that, as soon as you left, I'm not going to say you the reason, but as soon as you left the Steelers, they didn't have the normal success that they had.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you were the what's it called, the Darryl spiral, or you think that was just how the season go? Injuries and all that stuff.
I think every football player, I'd be lying if I tell you I didn't want to see them do good. Anytime you at a spot and you the reason, and they don't do well. But at the end of the day, football the ultimate team game. One guy can't help, but ultimately you need everyone on the team. As a football player, everyone had an attitude like, yeah, I think it was me, but ultimately you need all guys out there working together to make it work. And I just felt like that they was gonna go down the wrong path because a lot of things happen, that spilled out. I feel like if you're a good team, you keep everything in-house and you make everything work, and once everything go to spilling out, it just showed that the culture ain't what it seemed. And the stuff that I was able to hold in for so long, it was just time to let it go.
Just let it go, and it came out.
Yep.
You just sat there cheesing at the Miami game. Okay.
No, that's the best part, when people try to ruin you and you see they don't really have success because that's when you know God work, And that be a product of me. A lot of people try to ruin me, then I come back like, with the vibes.
Bounce back kid.
Yeah, you gotta shake back. Shake back.
Ball drop.
Let's get in there.
That part.
AB Trick or Treat the Morning Show.
You gotta teach me how to do that the right way.
Yeah, you getting in there.
I'm saying, it's all
with the drip.
it's all about the hip.
Hey man, we appreciate you stopping by with us.
Honor.
Anything else you want to say to the city, man? They on.
Because just keep it real, bro. Yeah. We all love you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
I know we love you. Back then,
No, because I gotta say that because I know a lot of people say, they talk about your mental health thing and all of that good stuff. But just understand here, like, just us in this room, like, we love you. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be real messed up if anything went down with you or whatever the case may be. And I ain't just saying that because we on this radio or anything like that. I'm genuinely saying that.
Mm-hmm. You are good now, right?
We're
like mentally,
we're supporting you.
You feel like you still kind of.
Nah, Missy, I'm always good. I think when you just acting emotional, it's like when you have so much negativity against you and so much negativity coming at you and so many disappointments of people letting you down, I think you just get to that negative point where you just responding emotionally negative to everything. And that's why, for me, being the empire here in Miami, I think it's time for us to get back and help out tremendously, with mental health for all the kids. Because imagine a kid who go to jail and have trouble youth.
Right.
Like, who is it for him to call and talk to from a support standpoint? Absolutely. And everyone needs support. It's not just about money and all those things. People need someone they could call to make them feel good,
right,
to keep them inspired, to keep them driven, to keep them motivated. So when it comes to mental health, I even have to work on my mental health because it's hard when everyone see me every day. They want a picture. They want something from me. The news, people talking to you, talking about you. And it's like you can't even call no one to have a normal conversation.
Right.
And everyone needs something from you. So like when they talking to you from an agenda for what they want.
Right.
So sometimes you just need a normal conversation with someone who don't want nothing from me,
Absolutely.
who just want my well-being. So
right.
I want to be a mental health advocate for the kids here in Liberty City, and it start where I got my own gym in Fort Lauderdale, 84/7 Fitness. So we're gonna open that up with the 501c3 for mental health.
Okay.
And share my story about mental health and how I learned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
That's amazing. Absolutely
dope,
amazing.
Man.
So I think that impact the comeback and help me be able to do something long term forever, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Even life after football.
Yeah. Being able to help kids and give back to our community and, you know, inspire the culture.
Well, if there's any way that we can help, you know what I'm saying, we're definitely down to help, you know what I'm saying, in any way. Like, that's big.
That's super big.
That's big, man.
And if you need financial help.
Oh, yeah, y'all got that donation.
Listen, let me finish. You need financial help. We will whoop any YouTuber's ass that you need.
Oh, yeah, you want to get it?
I'll whoop Logan Paul.
No, not Logan. I like Logan. We need to whoop Destroying ass. That kid, you heard?
What's his name?
Destroying.
We whoop whoever you need.
Hey, listen, you know we from the crib. Nah, we straight from the crib.
You catch these hands.
Nah, they gonna have you on the news. They gonna have me. Hey, radio personality from West Perrine knocks out YouTube.
He stole them hands. Just like, hey, big, we got you, bro.
That's whatever.
Have all the donations.
It's whatever they want to do. It's whatever.
They raising a lot of money in Miami.
Whatever they want to do.
And we paying hospital bills.
Absolutely.
With your own bread.
Hey, be hanging out in the Trina morning show. Any final words that you want to let the city know, bro?
Call God, you heard?